Hey everybody, it's Joyce here, Shadow Bayou Tarot with a low line up, and I am doing a live love and sex psychic reading. All signs right now, late night edition. If anyone happens to be out here, hey Rokia, hi. I decided this at the last moment. This is a reading that I do want to do, but I think it's more of a late night, wee hours of the morning type of reading. Surprise! So, welcome. And thank you for being with me, Rokia. I appreciate it. I think someone else is out here, but I don't know. It looks like it's just me and you. So I'm hoping you enjoy the reading that I give. I am going to be laying down some cards for all signs, and we are going to see what the love and sex messages are for. First, I'm going to lay down the cards for the fire signs, water, earth, then air. And then I'll turn my camera around, my laptop here, and we shall see what the messages are at that point. All right, love and sex. What are the messages? What are the messages for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, love and sex messages for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, love and sex. What are the messages? Hey, Laura, you still up, girl? Surprise. We're going to do some love and sex over here. Hold on to your hats. Yes, Lord. Night owl. Me too. I'm a night owl too. Mama, don't go to sleep now, girl. We're about to throw down some love and sex messages. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Love and sex messages for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm not looking at the cards. Not yet. All right. Love and sex messages. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hey, Nadia. Mama, get some snacks, girl. Shit. Y'all so crazy. Girl, get your snacks. Love and sex messages for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are the love and sex messages for Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? And Scorpio. Okay. How are we going to do this? Boom, boom, boom. Love and sex messages. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Love and sex. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hey, my mascot. I'm glad to see you. Did I answer your question that you emailed me? Were you happy with that answer? Did you get it? I'm so loving to see all you guys with my unexpected late night live chat. Yes, my mascot, cool. Love and sex messages. Love and sex messages for the earth signs here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Love and sex messages. Woo, I just dropped them bitches. Just dropped them. Come on, love and sex. I do have The tarot is sexual magic. Boom, boom, boom. Right here, y'all. Right here. It's a party in the house, a shadow bayou. It's a party in the house. Boom, boom. Got these little fuckers out like spread out. And last but not least, the air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. 11-6 messages for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. 11-6 messages. All right. Hey, Octavia, I am doing great. I'm bringing out the big guns like Mama Odie said. Love and sex messages. All signs on the board. Let's hope I don't mix them up. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to move this so y'all can see. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. This looks like a hot ass mess. I know. First of all, we're going to do fire signs, love and sex messages. Here we go. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Flip them. Here we are. Right here, folks. We have the Four of Swords. This is the tarot of sexual magic. We have the Tower. The Tower. And we have the Nine of Wands. I don't know if you guys can see these cards very well. So for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we're going to start out with the Four of Swords. And this is someone who is going to there is a delay in this situation, guys. There is a delay. All right. Someone does want to put it in to a third-party situation and be devoted to one person. Their focus is one person, but they have to let go of a third party or basically the thoughts of the past. They have to get rid of the past energy in their mind, okay? Here we have the Tower. All the negativity, you know, things have been revealed here. Secrets. The negativity is fading away, though. This third-party energy hasn't been the most pleasant to be revealed. However, it is going away. With the Nine of Wands here, there is hope for a chance with this person. After the Tower falls, the secrets have been revealed. The unknown is revealed. Therefore, now all we have left is the truth. The truth is, guys, the person that you're dealing with, even though they've been through or you have been through, it's vice versa. Energies have been through the mill, going through the bullshit in relationships, third party, not third party. It just depends. You know, sometimes we look for love when we don't receive it at home. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that that's what happens. And your person does find out. It's all a matter of forgiveness. And if you do love one another and decide to work out the relationship in this particular reading, this couple does want to work things out. They're talking it out, as you can see being portrayed here. Okay. So there is one more chance. There is one chance left for this relationship to make it. But there's going to have to be a lot of healing and forgiveness of the fuck ups. That I will say. All right, next is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, love and sex reading. We have the Four of Wands. I don't know if you guys can see the Four of Wands here. We have the Strength card. And we have the Magician. Okay. So the Four of Wands is basically traditionally meaning a celebration of a higher level of commitment, an engagement or a wedding. But this is a couple who are apparently very into each other. Mama Odie, you got your snacks or did you spit them out yet? These cards are very explicit, guys, I will say. But this is a couple that is celebrating, obviously, not a renewal. However, it is a regrouping. It is a relationship that is being transformed into a higher level of commitment, which does take courage. Okay, it takes a lot for this couple to make this commitment. Okay. But they love each other and are willing to face obstacles and challenges together. The Magician. So both of you want this. Whoever this resonates for, both of you do want this, and this is being manifested by both of you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and your partner. You both want this and have everything it takes to make this relationship work. Everything is here. All the elements are here. So this relationship does have what it takes. You both are in it to win it. You both are in it for the long haul and are elevating the status of the relationship. Okay, next is the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Two of Wands here. Now, y'all keep in mind, I can't see what you guys are saying. Not yet. We have the Two of Wands. This is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Eight of Wands. I don't know if y'all see. And we have the Knave of Pentacles. Okay. So the Two of Wands is trying to work something out. Okay. The Two of Wands is that expectation, that hope for this relationship to work, using all what you can to lure this person in, using your sexual energy and affection of love to display love to this person, to communicate, to show them you love them, for them to feel the passion. The Two of Wands, you're wanting this connection with this person and you're working towards that. All right, the Eight of Wands is here. This is taking action toward the goal of the Ten of Wands. This is taking action to move toward the goal. So this is basically putting the work in. Okay. This is putting the work in. Now feeling a little bit on guard, not really wanting to reveal too much to this person. However, the work is being put in, guys, by either you or the other person to show the intention. the intention of wanting them, the intention of wanting the relationship to bloom. The Knave of Pentacles here. And it looks a little bit rough and forceful with this, but this actually is someone who is determined. This is the energy of someone who feels like they have to convince you. For some of you, you will get a little bit of a deceptive message, you know, a little bit of a deceptive communication from someone. They want you so bad that they are willing to convince you. They will do anything. And even if that means making you drunk to get what they want from you, they are obsessed. This person is very centered and focused. This person desires you greatly, and no matter what it takes, they will do whatever they feel it takes to make you theirs. Now, of course, force is not exactly what we want, but whatever it takes to lure and convince, that's what this person is trying to do, whether it's you or them. So the work is still in progress here. Okay? Trying to lure that person in. That was the earth signs. Now, last but not least is the air signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the Nine of Chalices, which is the Nine of Cups, which is the hope, the wish fulfillment card, okay? So whatever you guys hope for is happening. What you've longed for is in the now. It is in the current energy. Here we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy here. Lots of emotion. This is forward movement, taking action, following through with words spoken, moving forward and going after what you want. And the Three of Pentacles is making that choice to put the work in for this to be a solid commitment. Showing that person how you feel about them, showing them how you love them. This man is very, very attentive to this woman in this particular 3-card reading. Look how attentive he is, because she is his wish fulfillment. Okay? And he is moving forward, doing anything and everything he can to show her his love and his devotion. And he wants to start with making a firm, solid foundation for them. It's not just about sex, it's about love, and it's about wanting this person to understand the importance they have in this person's life. So, how are y'all? It's 1:51 a.m. here at this point. Those are the messages, guys, for love and sex for each sign. And how did you guys enjoy that? What do y'all think? Royal, you freaking out? Royal, you freaking out? It was hot. Nadia, you loved it. Janelle, hi. Welcome. You liked it a lot? I'm very happy about that. Royal, yeah, I came in at the last minute. Uh-oh. Secret, you missed the sex? No. So, in you guys' opinion, do you think that I should do this more often, these particular love and sex readings? What do y'all think? Royal says, I was wondering why everybody was up at 2 a.m. Shit, yeah, that's funny. Laura, you liked it? Octavia, I really loved it. It was so good and on point, Mama Joyce. Yay! Secrets like, yeah. Janelle, I'm a Libra looking forward for my love. Yes, do more. Okay, cool. Octavia saying, oh, yeah. You really loved it? All right, y'all. Laura's laughing at me. Secrets like, what the fuck? What y'all doing? Mama Odie, you still breathing? Like you all right? You too quiet right now, Mama Odie. Are you still here? You okay? You all right, Mama? Did you choke on a snack? Did I make you choke? Secret, I've been busy. I'm going camping tomorrow. Oh, you're going camping. Where you going camping? Laura, you all right, girl? Oh, Mama, the pain's kicking your ass. I'm sorry. Oh. Octavia, you love the cards I use? Yeah, these are the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I actually also have the Tarot of the Kama Sutra. They are just as explicit, if not more explicit. You see some, you see some stuff with the Kama Sutra. So maybe the next time I do the love and sex, I'll use the Kama Sutra. And maybe sometimes I will love. Hi, Diana. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Did you get to see the love and sex reading? I really like everybody's feedback on the readings that I do because it matters if I'm going to do them again, if you guys enjoy it. And, I want it to be fun. I really do. I want messages to get across, but I want it to be fun, and what you want matters. I don't want it to always be the same old thing because that gets boring, and I don't want it to be that way. But you have your daughter and sister watching me now, Diana. Okay, I hope they're of age. How you spell the Kama Sutra? Well, the Kama Sutra, have you ever heard of the Kama Sutra? It's like KAMASUTRA. We're a kinky group. Yeah, we are. Oh, thank God, Diana. I'm so glad. Thank God. 21 and 34. Whew. Oh, yeah, use those next time. I enjoy, just not myself right now. Yeah. Oh, Mama. Girl, you got to take you some Aleve or something for that shit. Seriously. And rub some kind of eucalyptus oil on you. Diana's laughing at me. Diana, I'm serious. Like, I will totally flip a lid if I thought a child was watching this. I would like, holy shit. That's why I thought it would be good for late night. I grabbed these and I don't even know why. So it must be that I need to deliver a message. Somebody's needing some romance angel messages, I suppose. Well, what the hell? How about I pull 4 and see what happens, huh? All right. Oh, you've taken as much as you can right now? Yeah, you got to be careful. Octavia's like, hell to the yeah, secret squirrel. CBD oil is a good alternative. Is it? Does it really work? I guess you got to buy like a really good grade of that CBD oil for treatment. I'm really not educated on how that works with the CBD oil stuff, but I do hear it does work for many, many, many medical, serious medical reasons. So yeah, if it helps with pain, shit, rub that on. All right, we have romance angels in the house. Woo! Just for y'all. Who? I don't know who, but we're going to find out who. Ah, that was for you. Ah, well, we're about to see if something else for you right here. All right, romance angels, what you got? Whipping it out. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Some of you hot-blooded folks got some real love coming to you. Now I'm being retarded. I know. Oh, shoot. Well, some of you who are in waiting for your person, whether it be you've met them or not, whether it be you've met them and they're at a distance right now, the distance won't be that much longer because guess what? Worth waiting for divine timing is at work in your love life right now. Bada bing, bada boom. And the divine does not want you to wait. The divine wants you to appreciate, be grateful, and know they have this wonderful person coming at you as soon as they could possibly get them to you. The wait is not long if they're saying, here they come, and it was worth it. That's the fact. Yeah, that's how we roll around here. We don't play. You have fibro as well. Oh. My Odie, I want to say there's a pulse point pressure you can do for fibromyalgia. I can find out what that is and let you know. Hi, Nevin. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad, Octavia, that you love it. I needed to hear that because I was having some doubt on us. Oh, girl, don't be having doubt. Okay, we got another one. I'm great, Nevin. I'm great. Oh, thank you so much. You're very sweet. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So some of you need to get your person together and get to know one another. Go out, socialize with them. Invite them to the house. Let them meet your tribe and you meet their tribe. You know what pisses me off the most about this stuff here is they don't mind getting to know your people. It's getting them off their ass to introduce you to theirs. And I'm saying it just like I'm saying it. That's right. Because it works both ways, boo. Both ways. You see? Your bond does deepen when you combine tribes. It does. Whether it be just friendship or love, but we talking about love here. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nevin. Yes, Octavia, I agree. You need to hear another voice to reinforce what you already know or feel. Yeah. Janelle says, where you live, may I ask you, have Southern ways? Oh, I live in South Louisiana. If you've ever heard of New Orleans, Louisiana, I live in the swamp surrounding New Orleans. That's where I live with the animals. I'm surrounded by the wildlife. We're not on any particular sign. I'm just delivering messages. Oh, too much vampires there? Hell no, girl. This ain't Transylvania. Girl, this is not Transylvania. We're not in Romania over here, baby. Now, Speaking of which, I would love to go to Transylvania. Okay, last message is religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, with this, a lot of you could be dealing, where some of you could be dealing with someone from another culture who has different religious beliefs and upbringing. And so it's going to take compromise. If you are into the craft, if you are into just whatever religion or worship system, spiritual practice that you do, 9 times out of 10, unless you know for a fact this person comes from the same type of background, they may have a little issue with what you do, okay? But all that could be reconciled and compromised. I truly believe that. You know, other people may not be in sync with that, but you know what? If you're in love, you don't give a shit. And, you know, you really don't, unless they're sacrificing virgins, which find one these days, really. Outside. You know, really, it can be compromised as far as you can come to a compromise. You can work it out. Anything can be worked out if you want it. If you want this person and they want you, you can work anything out. The thing is, it can't be one-sided. Nothing can be one-sided in any relationship, no matter what it is. You have to both want the same thing and put forth the effort, both of you. And that's how it works. When one person drops the ball on no matter what it is, it's really a problem, because then you feel alone and that you're doing it all yourself and you're not getting anything in return. And that's where the problems come in, because you get to be resentful and you get to be, your feelings hurt. And why don't you love me? And they're like, oh, but I love you. Well, fuck, show me. That's it. And that's exactly what I say to my boyfriend. Sort of. I love you. You know, that's what I say. Just a bit. Okay. Are you prepared for hurricane season? Yes. Actually, let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all want to hear my shit? I'm gonna tell you. So I have a generator that operates my whole house. Okay, whenever I lose power, and I got that generator right after Hurricane Katrina, going 2 weeks without without water. I had water. Without electricity, in the heat of the summer, and mosquitoes and bugs and bullshit like that is no fun. And at the time, I was also running a casino and a restaurant and had to worry about that too. So, and I was in the aftermath of the hurricane, driving all over town. We had gas shortages, ice shortages, no electricity in many, many places. And it's a very rural areas I traveled to in my little car, go and look for ice for my family and myself. And I did share with my neighbors, loading up my car with bags of ice and trying to get what I could out of stores that were selling that really, before everything melted and was no good, they were trying to sell with no electricity, cash only stuff. And that's something you got to remember in hurricane season, is to make sure you have cash on hand for emergencies like that. And, you know, be willing to suffer a little bit if you don't have a generator. Or, I mean, I've done it to where we've had to share generators that are mobile to try to help people, try to help different members of the family, pull in all the members of the families we could fit into one space to have cool air. We've done all that shit. Now we have big generators that run our homes through gas. Well, my freaking generator, the last big storm we had, mine didn't come on. And I get yearly maintenance on the generator. So I could not understand why the shit didn't want to work. So what happened was, in the middle of the wind and the rain and all the gust and everything, like, I went outside and the wind was literally blowing me across the yard. But we were out there working on my generator. What I ended up doing was, my brother-in-law had to jump off my battery to my generator with his truck. That's when it came on. I got my generator jumped. I jumped my generator, but the shit worked. So I didn't lose everything in my ice box, my freezer. I have a big upright freezer full of food. I didn't lose anything, and I had air and power. And so, yeah, but now, and since everybody bought out the batteries after the storm, there was no batteries. There were none to be found. So that had to be ordered, and the company is coming in Tuesday and installing my new battery, which they need to put me some more oil, because I checked that today too. Just, but yeah, we prepare as much as we can. We get, non-perishable foods, a lot of water. I've been keeping up on that. And anything that could fly, I lock it up in my outdoor workshop. And, we try to keep it as, secure as we can and help each other as much as we can. My family pretty much lives in the same little area, so we do try to be there for one another. Oh, thank you, Janelle. Thank you so much for that sweetness. That is so sweet of you. Yeah, the generators are pricey, but they're worth having. Put seafoam in the gas. Put seafoam in the gas. Easy pull. Oh, I never heard of that. Seafoam. Enjoy your Sunday too, Janelle. So, we have, in South Louisiana, we have a lot of people who believe in different types of worship. And we're a heavy, heavy Catholic area, which is fine. We are, we have a lot of different religions here, but it's a heavy, heavy, predominantly Catholic area. And also we have a heavy voodoo hoodoo following. A lot of practitioners practice in private. Many, many people do not know about it. They don't speak of it very openly in the area that I'm in, oddly enough, right? It's more open in the city of New Orleans itself, because, they sell that as a tourist thing. They try to lure in, their target audience is tourism. And that's not really my target audience, is not tourism. It's anybody who has this type of interest, and I'm doing that. I have my own particular spiritual practice. And of course, most of you who know me know that. So I do mainly follow the traditional New Orleans hoodoo tradition, and I am not above and beyond incorporating some of the voodoo practices that I have done in certain workings that I've had to do for certain reasons. Those are, it is very, very draining. It is very involved. And it's always a case of, we just don't really make it known to those who we know are in the same spiritual type of community, because you will get ostracized here. And I've run businesses for other people. And I really watch, I try to be careful with who I expose that to. Did my mother and grandmother teach me? No. As a child, now certain things that would come up things that I would do or ask about, that was noticeable to me that I didn't understand. I just wanted to know what was what. I'd ask a question and I wouldn't exactly get a very direct answer. It was more non-direct, but I was very, very sheltered. I was very, very protected, I guess. I was very sheltered as a young child, growing up. They really didn't make me feel like it was any kind of a thing, but a thing. Like, and especially my grandmother, she, really didn't go into a detail of it was just okay that it was happening. They didn't make a big deal out of anything that I was realizing or discovering. It was just a way of life. It was just, something you just accept, and it wasn't discussed. It wasn't, oh, I'm going to teach you how to explore this and make it grow. It was just accept what you have, and more will be revealed to you later if it's meant for you to have, kind of a thing. Or if I'd access certain, I don't know, it was just like, yeah, it was agreed that I had it, that I had this knowledge, but it wasn't like we're going to talk about it and break it down and teach you this and that. No, this is me learning the hard way. It's just people looked at things like in my family more of like it's just a way of life. It wasn't a thing. You tell them something and they were like, yeah, I know. And that was it. Or just it wasn't like something to, it was like just forget about it. Like it's just something. It wasn't a thing, if you know what I mean. But some people, they just don't. Like they, just like other things in our culture, if you don't practice it, if you don't delve into it, it's forgotten about and is ostracized. And they know that. They knew that. I never knew my mother actually was creating small altars in the kitchen all these years. I never knew that. I never knew that. I never knew my mother burned petitions. I never knew that. She never told me. She didn't think it was a thing. She thought it's just what I do. So, like, it's nothing to talk about. I'm the one who figured out what she was doing, what it actually was. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me? Tell you what? Well, why you didn't tell me you burn your petitions and your prayers? And, why you didn't tell me you're actually creating altars? Oh, I don't know. It's just what I do. And it's like, so it was like nothing to talk about, which I find that interesting. She kind of laughs that I do this for a living now, because this was always something I kind of joked about doing as a living, not because I think it's a joke. That's not it. Because I couldn't see at the time myself really for what I was doing to totally flip that coin and just do this. Because back in the day, in my mind, this wasn't something you did as a living, but now it is. And I did totally flip the coin on my own. And I stopped running businesses for other people and started running one for myself, doing what I love to do, which helps me grow spiritually too. And I do hope to help people in some kind of way, and what do people want the most, y'all? Answers on their love life, answers on their money, how things look in the house or with people other than a lover, like friends, or, is someone deceiving me at work, or, just stuff. And I found that I felt better helping people. Now, the more into it I do delve, now as far as tarot, I've been doing that since I'm 15. That's nothing. And it's just everything else. I help you a lot. Well, thank you, Secret Squirrel. I appreciate it. My family's so secretive. So I don't know. I feel that my sister is intuitive. She'll eat her tongue before she admits it because it freaks her out. Like it really does. She won't come to my house. Here lately, like she will not come to my house. I've been doing workings for clients and stuff, and she won't come over. Like she's afraid of it. And I try to tell her, don't be afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. And she is terrified. I don't bring stuff to her house. My kids bust out their cards when the girls come over and start throwing cards. Yeah. As a teenager, I would do that with my friends, and we'd have a great time. Nat South, hey, how you doing? My mom's scared of it too. Yeah. You have to be receptive to being, yeah. And I've brought just angel cards to her house, before to just, play around, do readings with her. And I'm telling y'all, no sooner I did that, that girl was 2 days with a rosary. I kid you not. I call her up. What are you doing? I'm in bed with my rosary. You freaking kidding? What? You act like I threw some shit in your pot. I didn't do anything. And she is just totally freaked out, y'all. I'm looking at my eyes. They look weird to me. Okay. You truly do have given me hope with my grandchildren. Oh, thank you, Tanya. It is a beautiful gift. It really is. Thank you, Nat. It is a beautiful gift. Putting salt in her doorways. Well, no. She does the whole sage bit. She keeps sage bundles and she does sage the house. And she keeps, those little, they're not urns. You keep holy water in them by the door. Yeah, she's got that. And you can, yeah, dip holy water. She'll sprinkle holy water in the house. And she does burn a lot of sage throughout the house, which that's a good thing to do overall. Your house, your car, yourself. We pick up negativity from all places. But 8 and 10 each have a starter deck, but they watch how each of us reads. Yeah. Mama, that's a good thing. It teaches them how to strengthen their intuition. And that's a good thing. I find the older I get, the more involved I've gotten in my spiritual practice, the less I can read for myself. And it's basically, I got some shit on me. It's basically the closer I am to the situation as far as involved personally, the harder it is for me to read it for me. So I found that interesting. So I have a friend, Clara, with Clear Path Guidance and Tarot is, I read her, she reads me. And she's a really big help and she's a wonderful, wonderful friend. And she's got a great channel. She is an empathic, clairsentient reader as well. And so if you guys never check Clara out, please do so at Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. She is fabulous and one of my dearest friends. And we do talk all the time. I make her crazy. So whenever y'all talk to Clara, say Joyce said she knows she makes you crazy, but she loves you because you accept her crazy and you still love her. Yeah, Laura, in secret, one day my son asked if we could sage the house. She's great. Yeah, she's really. Yes, Clara is a freaking gift. I'm telling y'all, she's really a blessing to me. She is a wonderful, wonderful friend. She is. She is so sweet, so absolutely sincere, and she truly does care about each and every person that follows her on YouTube and that she reads for. She truly does care, and that just makes her even better. She is just a wonderful lady. She is a very loyal friend. Yes, secret, she is. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. If I could figure out how to bring us together with the technical part of it, how I'm live with y'all, and you know how people do collaborations and you see both people together live in a stream like this going, I don't know how to do that, because her and I talked about doing that. And she said, if you could figure out the technical part, I'm in for her and I to come on together for you guys. And, we could take turns doing it every now and then, whatever, excuse me, on my channel and on her channel. We could do readings together, or we can just do like answer questions, and stuff, do super chat, whatever, talk about a topic, but we can collab. It's just, I don't know how to do it, like to bring our screens together, like, how people do it. Y'all seen them. I'm not that freaking savvy with the technical department here, which I am the technical department. I am every employee Shadow Bayou has. I am the team. Ask YouTube. Yeah, that is a good idea, isn't it? That is right. Maybe I can ask YouTube, how do I get that? That's a smart, like, I don't know why I didn't think of that shit. You would think I would have thought of that one already. But I'm over here like, I don't see nothing. How they do this? Shit. That's me. Google it. Yeah, but wouldn't you guys think that would be cool for me and Clara to be together on a live stream, answering questions, doing readings, whatever. Or we could do like different stuff. Like one stream, talk about a topic and take questions or whatever. Another stream, just do readings, whatever. So, I mean, as long as you guys are all cool with it and think it'd be fun, then it's worth doing. It's worth doing that. And Clara and I are very good friends. So it makes it even better, and it's like, I would love that. We do have a lot of the same people who watch us both, and we both love it. I think it's the coolest shit, because y'all know who I'm talking about. And if she says something about me, y'all know who she's talking about. So I just think it's cool. And I feel like it's such a great thing for both of us in growing our tribes. And because we kind of have a tribe of one, when you look at all the people who do follow both. Now, granted, she's been on a whole lot longer and she's got a wonderful following. And one day I hope to achieve that greatness, So, because it's really fun to reach out to all of you. I love talking to y'all. It is a great, great time for me. And I want it to be interesting and helpful, and I know I need to go back on my other channel, the Manifestation Alchemy Witchcraft Formulas, and I need to do the other part of the book, the Tablets of Thoth, as above, so below. But I want it to be more interesting, but I can't. I mean, I kind of have to read the tablet, what it's saying, to then discuss it. And it is a little monotonous and long, but it is what was told to Thoth by the creator. And, these all are all things, ancient basically instructions and information given proving the law of attraction and laws of the universe are right. That manifestation is real. All it does is validate what I've already talked about. And I talk about it all the time because I want you to believe it too. I want you to know it's real and that our thoughts do create. And yes, we can journal. Whatever projects that energy, guys, we can make it happen. We really, really can. You just have to believe it. And it's an everyday practice to remind yourself that you can have it. You can have whatever you want. You really, really can. And it does take time, some of it does, but you can have it. Everything we want exists. It does. We just have to lure it in, you know? Diana says, watch both of you, and that would be awesome. That it would be. I'm so wanting to do it. What do you believe deja vu is? I believe deja vu is just a flashback of something that you have already experienced. It's a flashback. You've done this before. It's the same thing. It's just a reminder. Your subconscious mind has a conscious memory. Like it's like it threw it into the conscious. And just for that moment, you remembered it. You remembered this moment, this feeling, this thing. There was something about this thing. This is so familiar to me. And that's because your subconscious mind remembers the event and threw it into the conscious awareness. It was just so, the energies were so aligned, it just pulled it in. And that's what I feel deja vu is. Just like coincidences are not really coincidences. Those are happenings that you happen to be aligned just right at that moment. And these are messages that you need to be reminded of. Something somewhere in the universe, there's something that you need to know now that you have dealt with before, that you have experienced before, and it's coming to the forefront. The energies are aligning, so it's pulling it into the visual, into the now, into the feeling of now. Did that make sense to you? Do you think irrational fears are past traumas? Yeah. Yes, I do. Corey, my skin is flawless. Oh, thank you, Corey. No, it's not. That's called tart-shaped tape. It's not real tape. It's makeup. And I wear a lot of it. It's foundation and hot and concealer. And it's called Tarte Shape. The concealer is Tarte Shape tape. And I wear as much makeup as I can. But thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate it. Yeah, Google Hangouts, YouTube should have a video on how to do a duo live stream. They should. They really should. You do readings for some friends, Nat? That's cool. Octavia! What you saying yes to? Because I don't see everything in the stream. It goes up pretty quick. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's interesting questions what you're asking me, Secret. It's pretty cool that you're asking me these questions. They're really good questions to ask. I'm checking on how to and email it to you. Oh, Laura, thank you so much. Yeah, Secret, I really like these questions, because people, they think about it after the fact sometimes, is this real? Is this something that I've dealt with before, or is it just my imagination? It's not your imagination, and at least this is how I think and how I believe it to be and the way I understand it to be. That is just how I feel about it. But yeah, guys. So I'm so excited. Y'all, it's like 2:32 in the morning and I have 11 people here. Like that is fucking awesome to me. Yes, I would love it if you and Clara would do one together, like you said. So Octavia, you know Clara too? So guys, like, yes, you know Clara too. Awesome. You know, there is, okay, so I'm somebody that for my friends and my family, like I give them little nicknames, okay? Even the people, my staff that I had working for me when I ran businesses, we were like family, a lot of us, and I would give them nicknames too. And oh, you watch her and love her readings also. So I gave Clara a middle name. Like she doesn't have a middle name. I said, "Oh, I got to give you a middle name." So I call her Clara Jane because I give everybody a little nickname. So look, when y'all go back in on her live stream, say, "Hey, Clara Jane." Hey, Clara Jane, we heard your name is Clara Jane from Joyce, and see what she says. I had an experience in another country that I came across someone that I could have bet the farm I had met before. And you probably did. You probably did. Theory says we cannot dream of faces we've never met. I dream if the same guy of the same guy a lot I've never met. Very vivid dreams. So that's interesting secret. Yeah, I know. It is funny. I mean, some people may not find it funny. I do. But you know, like not everybody does that. I hate how my bra keeps showing. Not everybody does that, but I do. You know, I give people little nicknames. Clara Jane, that's hers. Mark, I call Mark Jezebel. You know, the Depeche Mode song Jezebel? I'll sing that to him. I tell him that's him. I tell him they call him Jezebel because he's going to go straight to hell. I told him that I was going to have him wear the scarlet letter. He said, huh? First, I have to dig it out of your closet. I said, oh, really? Really? Out of my closet? I told him I'm going to have him a t-shirt made. It's going to say Jezebel and have the scarlet letter on the front. Little shit. And he's like, And he always tells my boyfriend he's going to have a party at his house because my boyfriend is not at his house right now. He's out of the country. And so he's always like, tell him I'm having a party at his house. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, Jezebel. He's something else. But can y'all see Mark? Mark will wear it. Oh, he'd wear it loud and proud, Jezebel, and he'd come on here. In fact, I asked him because he's out of town right now. He's a nurse, Mark is, and he is at work and he works out of town for the weekends. And he's doing the red dress run in New Orleans this coming weekend. And so he's looking forward to that. He's taking some time off for that. So anyhow, when he comes back in before the red dress run, I'm going to have him, well, I'm trying to get him to, how do you feel about plastic surgery? Oh, I would love it. Let me tell you what, y'all, I'm all about that shit. Like, let me tell you what I want. Hopefully, I can get to look like Kim Kardashian with no butt. Like, I don't want all that booty. My booty ain't that big, I promise. But I love the Kardashians. I think they're so beautiful. I just love them. Love them. I would love to look a little bit or a whole lot of like Kim. Kim is just beautiful to me. Oh, thank you, Corey. You're so sweet. Oh my God. She is beautiful. Now, look, they're all beautiful to me, but she's just my favorite. I don't know. Well, her and Chloe are my favorite. I mean, I kind of like the other sisters too. It's just something about her. Kim is my favorite, then Chloe. You know, I just love them. I just do. Always did. Oh, yeah, you can tell. And you know what else, Corey? I love her and Kanye's marriage. Like, I think they really are the best Hollywood couple. They are a good couple. They are good together. I will say they really, I think and I feel so strongly that they are just the it couple. They really are. Oh, no, I love them. I love them. I really do. You know, the red dress run is it's a yearly event in New Orleans, and like all these guys, and it's for charity, and they put on red dresses, any kind of red dress, and it's like you can sign up for the run, you can run or walk, and there's like you go through the French Quarter and whatnot, and it's like an all day thing. And of course, it's New Orleans, and you got bars all along the way. So it turns into like a walk, run, pub crawl the whole way to the finish line. And I mean, it's a big, big deal. Hundreds of people, mainly men, majority is men. I don't know if women even do it. I've only known of men doing it. And they all put on a red dress, any kind. Tennis shoes, because I mean, if you're going to be running and you want to be comfortable, because it is hot as shit down here. It is hot. And they basically, I consider it more of a pub crawl, but there's a path to follow, and they just do it. And they have a ball. They really have a blast. It's a big old party, and they just absolutely adore it. They love it. He loves it. Yeah, I love Kris Kardashian too. Their chemistry is good for Kanye and Kim. It really is. I like how they feed off of each other. I really do. I didn't care for Kanye West, the image he portrayed before he got with Kim. But watching him interact with her and her family over the time that they've been together, I tell you what, my opinion about Kanye West has completely 360, totally changed. I have a whole new respect for the man, a whole new outlook on him. Not that it matters to anybody, but I view him in a much better light. Like, I totally love him now. It is a whole nother side to him, and I feel like it's the real side to him. I really feel they're good together. That's how you know you're with the right woman. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. They really, right. You're right, Corey. You're right. You're right, Secret too. I like it when people show that they're going to do what they believe in and think for themselves and have their relationships because they want them, and who gives a fuck who likes it. It's not the other people's relationship, it's theirs. And they're making the most of it. They have, to me, a real good connection. They love each other. They get each other. They understand and they work through things. They compromise. They may not always agree, but they don't have to. And that's what makes it better. They're not depicted as the perfect people and the perfect couple. And that's what makes them perfect because they are a lot like us. They just have money and they're beautiful. Well, when you have money, you get beautiful like that. You just are. Like, I would so be in a plastic surgeon's office saying, I want you to lift everything up, like lift it up, tuck it down, lift it up, pull it back, do what you got to do. Oh, yeah. Beautiful children. He's from the hood in Chicago. He's been through some shit and he's got a tougher. Yeah. Well, life experience. There's nothing wrong with life experience as long as you learn from it. But you know what? That teaches you how to educate your children. It teaches you the things you don't want in life and what you do want. And it helps you appreciate what you do. When you achieve these awesome goals, it helps you to appreciate that. Our experiences help mold us into being who we become. Right, right. Yeah, I got to check my Mega Millions ticket. Girl, I need to buy a damn ticket. If I'm going to be a millionaire, I need to buy a damn ticket. Take an action. I love genuine, humble people in Hollywood. Yeah. And they're hard to find, but I love the Kardashians because I feel like we do see a lot of the realism. I do. I just love them. you know. But y'all, thank you so much for being here. I so love this. I do. I love this. How do you feel about the Brad and Angelina thing? Oh, Marge, you're so gorgeous. You don't need to look like. Oh, thank you so much. You're very sweet. Um, I don't keep up with that at all, to be honest with you. I feel like I never did care for them as a couple. It just didn't feel right. It felt like somebody got their ass in a crack and had to make it look good, then adopt and have 100 kids. I think at one point they really tried to make a go of it, but they're just not compatible. Angelina Jolie, from what I can gather over time, isn't somebody who she's in love momentarily, not forever. Or she'll want to go back to that Billy Bob Thornton or whatever. She's always looking back. She's very, to me, I don't know, when it comes to love relationships, I don't find her very consistent, and I find she loses interest easy. Selena Gomez and Gaga. You love Selena Gomez and Gaga? Yeah. Ooh, keep going. I had to go to Walmart today. I was apprehensive, but I went. Well, you're right, because it sure didn't work out. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what Angelina is. I don't know. I never looked. I never was interested in finding out, to be honest with you, Marge. But there are good people in Hollywood. This is true. There's just so many shitheads. It's hard to see the good people, you know. Do I think Brad is really seeing Charlize? Is he supposed to be dating Charlize Theron? I honestly don't know. I never looked into. I don't, honestly don't look. I don't check into those people. Do you see the word map as a general coming? Bowling Point or calmer waters ahead. The word map. The world map, you mean? Yes, so true. Yes, privately. They were supposedly seen at dinner. You know, Corey, a lot of times people are just friends, and off the top of my head, my immediate intuition says no. This is not like a soulmate match couple with Charlize Theron and Brad. They may be attracted, but I feel like it's more of a kindred spirit, kind of like a friend, confidant. They might do a little smoochy poochy, but I don't see anything serious coming out of that. Ah. Do you see the world map as a general coming to a boiling point or calmer waters ahead? Why would you ask me that, Secret? That's kind of a bizarre, not bizarre, but the world map. Bradley Cooper and Gaga. Let me tell you, I think he's attracted and really likes Gaga. I like Gaga, all right? But she's very emotional and she attaches easily. Bradley Cooper is a hard fish to catch. He is somebody who values being single, even though he likes to have a girlfriend. When it comes to commitment, that boy is out the door running. Bradley Cooper is a scaredy cat. He is not wanting to be trapped. He likes the idea, but to actually do it, I don't see it. He needs to leave her alone unless he really wants to have a relationship like that, because unless she settles for less than what she truly wants, that's up to her. Spill it, girl. I wish he'd be a man and sweep her off her feet. I wish he would too. But Bradley Cooper is a chicken shit when it comes to commitment. And ultimately he does sweeten up these women to where they fall in love with them and then he's gone. It's like he doesn't follow through. Not when it comes to making the final commitment. Gaga wants a man that's going to be a man and do the fuck what he says. And, follow through and commit and be good. Bradley, I think he's very much attracted to Gaga. I think he really likes her. And he likes the idea. Like I said, he likes the idea of a commitment. But to actually follow through with it, that's going to be a minute for him. You can tell, but I think she's just head over heels the way she looks at him. Yeah, Gaga falls hard for people. Like, she really gets all her heart she puts into her relationships. All shine and no substance. That's Bradley Cooper. I loved her ex. Do you remember her ex, Taylor? Something with the Gap. No. The last one I really heard about was a while back. It was some guy who was an actor. What was it? Chicago Fire? Some shit like that. Yeah, it was some guy. Good looking fella. Good looking. Hot. And I think he did care for her, but I don't think he could handle her lifestyle, meaning, she was really busy. I mean, she is. She's an entertainer, just like he is, but he doesn't do the things she does. She goes on tour. She has recording. She has writing. She writes her songs, whatever. She has to go in a recording studio. That takes hours. She has to go on tour. There's dancing and rehearsals and all kind of shit. This is her life. And I really think with all the demands on her that I don't feel he could handle it. I really think that was probably the breaking point. That's how I feel. Right. Excuse me. No, Corey, their lifestyle isn't for everybody. And it's sad because she really needs that person that could be her strength and be her partner in crime and her backbone and say, I got you. Do what you got to do. I'm here. I'm with you. I'm not leaving you. You know, because she's not going to drop the ball. Gaga will not drop the ball. She could be busy as fuck and still maintain her end of that relationship. That's what you call loyalty. And loyal is what she is. And these men flake out. It makes me crazy. You know, they piss me off. They lucky she wants their fucking ass. That's how I look at it. Yeah. That's exactly right. That's what a woman does for her man. Men aren't men anymore, hardly. It's hard to find. I want my man to be like the way I treat him. He is. He is in his way. He is. Uh, I mean, I'm not the easiest, cup of tea to drink. I could be a handful or two or three. I really can. I get that. I already know that. I already told him that day one. I am what I am. But I'm loyal. I'm devoted. And no matter how busy, I love him and I will tell him I love him. I don't care if that's all I say to him in a day. He knows I love him and I was thinking of him. That's what I want in return. We can all handle, but you have to get the right man to handle you. Yeah. I don't really like to be that dominant. I like for that to be a shared responsibility. I like to be honest. I like to put my cards out on the table. I want everything out. Tell me now if this is what you want. No secrets. Here it is. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, what do you want to do? You can stay. If you're going to stay, stay. If you're going to go, go now. And that's how I do it. Don't you hate when men get insecure about women doing their thing? Yeah. Do you read from home? Yes, I do. I do read from home. Like, why can't men be powerful and women can't? We can all be powerful in our own way. It's just a matter, Corey, of how we use our power. And if we use our power to dominate someone in a way that they lose themselves, what point is it? We don't want them to lose who they are. We want them to feel like they gained something, not lost anything. And that's how I want to feel. Like I've gained someone. I've gained a gift and a beautiful one. Not that I've lost a sense of who I am. And it's, you have to feed your love. You also have to understand each other. And, it's a two-way street. And this thing is driving my ass. I'm sure y'all can see that. You have to make your man feel like a man too. Yeah. Wow. I get it. New Orleans. Yeah. Marge, I'd love to do a reading for you. No surprise attacks, Mama Odie. No surprise, nothing. Not with me. Balance, right, Corey? You're right. And he's cool with what I do for a living now. He met me when I was running businesses for other people. That's when I met him. I was in a completely different life, I guess you could say. And he met me then, and he didn't stay. And that hurt me. But he had his reasons, I guess. I still never quite got the whole thing with that. And now that I'm doing this, he's here. He's here for the long haul. Like, he came back and he stayed, you know, and it's better. It's so weird. You would think it would have been the opposite, but no. And I'm so grateful that he is totally fine with what I do, because that would be like a fucking problem. You know, it's kind of hard to hide what I do. Damn, if a man comes back to you, that's something. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's all about if it's there. You know, sometimes people don't stay because they got to figure it out. Yeah, that is. Men do mature slower. Men know what they want. Just know that. Men know what they want. Well, I believe that too. I do believe that too. You know, sometimes, Corey, the thing that worries me is it's so good. You know, can I maintain that? You know, and I do have those same questions that other people get. And then I got to work my mojo. You know, he's not going to watch my stream, so I'm okay. And, you know, it's just one of those things. He's from a different culture. And some of that is hard for me. Like, and I'll tell him, I don't know if it's the cultural thing, but this is this, and this is that, and this is how I do, and this is what I want. You know? Yes, we all get those thoughts. Would you propose to him? I kind of did already. Corey, you think that's normal? I think it's normal too. We are in the middle of a situation, him and I. My mascot, you're leaving. Well, goodbye. Thank you for being here. I guess I'm boring everybody with my life. I'm sorry. I go off on tangents, y'all. Just don't think so hard on those thoughts. You're okay. Good night, mascot. Laura. Oh, okay. I was wondering if Laura. Just don't think so hard on those thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not. I would love to go to New Orleans. Oh, yeah. If you like to party, New Orleans is the place. You like my love story? Oh, thank you. Oh, Marge, you're in Alberta. Cool. Oh, Corey, yes. I'm in a situation with him. And you love relationship talk? Okay. So, you guys, he is a business owner here, a major business owner here, part of this big company. And he is from Scotland, and he lives here. And he's got a home here and all this, and he's been here for a long time. But he's having issues with the visa. And so we tried for the longest time to get that issue resolved. He's had lawyers. I call them the bloodthirsty fucking lawyers that didn't do shit and specialize in visas. I didn't see anything, productive coming out of those meetings. And basically the end, they were all telling him to get married. Like, he was coming here telling me, they said, marry a Cuban, because there's this great deal with Cuba. I'm like, what the fuck, a Cuban? Do I look Cuban? I'm not Cuban. What the hell? You going to marry a Cuban? Is this what you're telling me? No, that's not what I'm saying to you. I'm like, what? And then he's like, yeah, these attorneys were telling him to get married, to get a visa. Okay. And I said, well, hold on a minute. Now, this, keep in mind, is before I revealed how I felt about him, and before he revealed to me how he felt. Okay. Keep that in mind. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? I'm like, you, what the fuck? And for a while, a few visits, us getting together, he would like talk about this, if he got married, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but he wasn't saying getting married to me. And I'm looking at him, and I kept thinking, is he trying to hint? Excuse me, trying to hint to me, trying to see what I would do? Like, if I would be open to that. Like, I was kind of wondering if he was, trying to say that. But he didn't. And then one day I was talking to him about a client situation. Now, mind you, he does not know who this is. And it was a working that I was doing for a client. And they were kind of in that situation. And I said, now, I would never do that because it's too hurtful. And then he just looked at me. He just looked. And it dawned on me, maybe he was thinking of that. Well, so later, time's passing. Okay, right. And like, he's not the type of person to just blow shit up he's not. He's not somebody to do shit he doesn't really want to do either. So that's kind of like So one night I said, why don't you marry me? And he looked at me. He said, well, you said you would never do that. I said, what? No, I didn't. He said, yes, you did. Yes, you said that. Hi, Sanj. Hi. I cannot. I'd rather not say what he does for a living. But he is a professional man. And he said, you said you would never do that. I said, no, I didn't. I said, are you picking cards for each individual? No, we're just chatting right now. Actually, we are just chatting right now. Yeah, I am pretty private about certain things. You didn't say that, did you? Yeah, we're chilling, like Secret Squirrel says. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So what happened was, he said, you said you would never do that. And I said, you're talking about my client's situation. Their situation was different. This was two complete strangers that made a business agreement to get married and did not know each other. I've been knowing him for like almost 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a totally different type of thing. And my client situation was they didn't even know each other. They made an agreement to get married as a business deal, but didn't have paperwork. It was just a verbal agreement. And it was supposed to be only a 5-year deal. Well, it ended up being a 20-year deal. And now the other person wanted out and blah, blah, blah. It was a big mess. So that makes it's totally different. Exactly. So I said, that's the difference. Like, why? You cannot compare that to us. Okay. I said, with you have stuff, I have stuff. I mean, I said, I'd want a prenup and, don't make an ass out of me. And I want that in the prenup too. You make an ass out of me and the deal's off. All deals are off. All bets are off. This will be a real marriage. This would not be fake. I cannot marry someone. I said, the only reason I'm even saying this to you and asking you is because of how I feel about you, which at that point I never said how I feel. And he said, okay. I said, or otherwise I would never offer it. And we would need a prenup. And the clause in the prenup would be you make an ass out of me and totally, nullifies this whole fucking thing. Like, it's done. I said, but I will say I would want a legitimate bona fide marriage. I would not want a pretend marriage. If we get married, we get married. And because I love you. And yeah. Hi. So, right, don't play games with me. Yeah. And, we didn't, all of a sudden, all that marriage talk that he had been talking about ended. He didn't say he said he would think about it. And I looked at him like, are you serious right now? All this fucking marriage talk and you going to think about it? I swear to God. So I'm like, well, do you feel the same about me as I do you? He said, yeah. I said, okay, I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. Right. So, we kind of later on, it was basically he didn't bring it up. I brought it up. I said, have you thought about this? He said, I have been. And I don't want to get married for the wrong reasons. I said, well, if you love me, it's not the wrong reason. It's just sooner than you plan. Right? That's how I look at it. But that's not what happened. And so he just felt he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to take that route. I said, no, but you're going to fucking think about a Cuban, right? He said, I never said I was going to marry a Cuban. I said, I can swear I will curse y'all to hell. I swear, I promise you, I will. He said, oh, I know. He said, I know. So I said, I pulled out all my little coffins. I have little wooden coffins. I said, you see, I got one for everybody. Don't fuck with me, boy. Like, like I am not playing this. So anyhow, he left. He was leaving the day he was leaving. I told him I loved him. He told me he loved me for the very first time. I've known him 4 years, almost 4 years, and I've been actually dating him 6 months. You love me, Vera? Thank you. Queen, what that means. I'm the queen. But, he told me he loved me the day he was leaving for the very first time. And he has been very attentive since he's been gone with calling me and emailing. Now, there are times I want him to call me and email me more, and I've told him, and when he thinks I'm upset, he does. But I don't know when he's coming back. No, Cherie, I'm not. Not tonight. Well, I did earlier. I'll probably do another super chat tomorrow. No, he doesn't. No roots in Louisiana, just us. Yeah. So, I told him what I wanted out of the relationship, and he said he wants the same thing with me. No, we do not live together. I have a house and he has a house. So, yeah. No, we don't live together, and I'm not shacking up. I'm not doing that. I've done that before in my life. We're all feeling the same thing here. What do you mean? Well, tell him he needs to act on it. Yeah. Right now, he is trying to figure out what visa he can get because there's so many, and that's kind of work, being an owner and all this other mess. You would think it'd be easier, but it's not. And it's just so many different regulations and so many different things you got to take into consideration. And you got to make sure you apply for the right visa because they cost thousands of dollars a piece. And they only let you apply. Like, you can't just go and apply for a bunch of visas. You can't do that. And they cost an ass of money, like a fucking car. Like, I can buy a brand new car for what a visa costs. Like, I shit you not. I think we're feeling that you should be wary. Shape up or ship out. You deserve respect. Yes, I do. I feel like that too. I am wary to a point. I am. I've never been in this situation before. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's the weirdest shit I've ever done. But do you think you might need to have another combo? Well, we talk pretty much every day. Not always every day, which kind of, I don't like that. If he skips a day, I don't think that's cool. I don't want to. I'm not going to bring it up again. He knows how I feel. He knows my intentions are to be married. I've already told him that. And I've told him in that conversation that I intend to be married, whether it's to him or somebody else. But I love him and would hope for it to be him because I love him. But if he doesn't feel the same way, tell me now. And we can, and that's not what he wanted to do. So it's kind of hard to have an ultimatum. I mean, what am I do? What am I do? I shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't want to bring it up again. He knows how I feel. If he loves me, he will do it. If he doesn't love me, he will not. And I know that. And I have no patience. And I'm trying to be patient, you know? A real marriage requires more consideration than a business proposal. Yeah. I feel so too, Corey. I feel so too, you know? I've never been married. He's never been married either. We have no children. So it's like for two people to reach an age that we are in, it's kind of hard to see yourself married, but I'm ready for that experience. I'm ready to live the rest of my life married and settled and happy and devoted and loyal. And I'm ready for all that, to have that. And he knows it. Do I think I can read him well? When he talks to me, it's easier. And sometimes I can, based on I can pick him up. I could tune in easier than other times. Sometimes it's hard, but I think that I work myself up. That's when I got to switch off all that craziness and get back into my zone of, no, this is how it's going to be. This is what it is. And I will not accept any other way, where I go into my mental diet. But yeah, it'll make me upset and crazy first. And then I have to, and it's not that simple. I have to literally really just focus and try to get back into that mindset. Please, I want to read. How long is he supposed to be gone? So he pretty much said he wants all of that too, but he'll think about it. Basically, yeah. He's a Scorpio and I'm a Sagittarius. Ain't it crazy? We don't know how long he's going to be gone. Secret. Isn't it lovely? I know. Yeah. Are you a Scorpio, Corey? Is that why you like Scorpios? Mark makes my ass crazy. He's a Libra. But we're just friends. I mean, I'm sure y'all know Mark is gay. I'm sure y'all figured that out by now. Your best friend is a Scorpio. And y'all, he's really a good person. He truly is a good guy. He decided to come back on me, to come back to me on his own. I'll look at that. I have given him more than one, like I have threatened to break this off already. And he came back. He came around. He didn't, he's like, I know you get upset, blah, 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 blah. Well, Mark and I have been friends for 30 years, so we know more about each other. We, our families know more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in high school when I met Mark, Yes. I mean, I will say that doesn't mean something. Why would he come back if he didn't want you? It has to mean something, because I have really said some things that pretty traumatizing to him out of anger, and he came back around. Like, he did not just drop me like a sack of shit, and when I get upset, he seems to, he could leave, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I know we just don't want you hurt. I don't want to get hurt either. Yeah, Mark's my brother from another mother. Definitely. Yeah, and you always got to have your person. You said you always need a gay best friend. Love it. Yeah, you do. I just happen to luck out. And I got the craziest one in a bunch. Shit. But Mark, Mark and I have our differences sometimes. I mean, come on, 30 plus years of friendship, the good, the bad, the ugly. What made him leave? Before you can share that. Oh, he had to leave because of the visa. His visa was expiring. He left the day his visa was expiring at midnight. He was on a plane to Scotland that day. It's like he waited to the very last moment and paid close to $3,000 just for that one-way ticket. Yeah, because he booked it at the last minute. Like, none of this is cheap shit. Like, everything costs an ass of money. So you got to make sure what you're getting is the right thing, because they don't just let you keep applying for stuff and it costs a lot of money. Well, he tried that secret, but it doesn't work that way. Oh, we got a Taurus gang with you in secret, Corey. It's harder than it sounds. It is, because I even researched it myself. And it's like, y'all would not believe. Freaking hundreds of visas to choose from. Hundreds. Like, I did not know that. And they all have stipulations. Like, you can meet all the criteria, and then there'll be the one thing that throws you completely out of that. And then you got to start all over. Like, you'll meet every criteria for this particular visa, then you'll see the one little bitty thing that freaking wipes out the rest of it like it was nothing. It's bad. Like, that makes no fucking sense. He pays taxes, a lot of taxes in this country and in the UK. He puts people to work. He gives plenty high-paying jobs to people. And if Trump can't see the benefit of that, but all this was in place way before Trump, and he needs to do that reform. My first husband was English and Irish and Scottish. My oldest girl's dad. Oh, Nadia, really? Hundreds? No, Corey, thousands. Thousands. One visa can cost $24,000 to $26,000 depending on the type. And the type he needs is in that bracket. So yeah, you can't just go apply like you're doing a job, like you can apply for all this, and that, and whatever one, it doesn't work that way. Whatever you apply for, boo-boo, make the best of it and pay out your ass for it. Yeah, there are hundreds of visas. I had no idea. There's so many different types, and it's just so, yeah, that's where we're at. Him trying to choose the best for what he needs it for without just burning money, like thousands of dollars away. And even if we got married, it's the thing of, Immigration is so, they be investigating that like the FBI, and he knew that too. You know, he has a house in Scotland, secret. That's where he's from. Yeah. In different countries of origin and different requirements. Right. Have you asked him his feelings about marriage in general? He is okay with marriage in general, Corey. Um, he's never wanted to get married for the wrong reasons, which neither have I. And the way I looked at that was, it's a stigma. If he marries me because he needs this visa, we'll always be looked at as, oh, you married her just because you needed this. And it will make him feel like he used me. He never said that, but I picked that up. There will be a stigma over the marriage, like it's not real, like it was just for that. But no, he's not against it at all. He's not against marriage. He just never really had that person he wanted to marry. And I told him, until me. And I told him before, I don't look good in white. He better do this, because I want to get married while I still look good in white. Call it what you want. And he knows that's my intention. But I can't, it's hard on me, so, and I know it's hard on him too. I don't know how hard it is on him, but it's hard on me. I agree, Corey. I do. And me and white don't get along. I will never get a speck of stuff on me. The minute I put white on, everything's attracted to me. I get all kind of stains, spills, you name it, it's happening because I have white on. Sit on something, yeah. Bye, Joyce. Daughter is home, leaving for home. Oh, wow. Bye, Nadia. Be careful on the road. Like an arrangement when it's not. Exactly. And Mark feels that, he doesn't want that to be the determining factor of us ever getting married. That he feels he's trying to protect me from other people passing judgment on me as someone that he doesn't really love, but that he used as a way to get back here. And, and that's what he thinks. No, not together 4 years, together 6 months, but I've known him 4 years. Mark really likes him, and Mark thinks I'm going to fuck up the whole thing. Mark said my fear, me not trusting my intuition, he said, you're going to fuck this up, Joyce. You're going to fuck it up. The man loves you. This is Mark's words. The man loves you, and he is trying. Clara says the same thing. It's just me and my wacko way of thinking. And Mark says he wants to protect you from the stigma of being the one he married to get a visa. He doesn't want you looked upon as that, and he wants to protect you from that. He wants there to be a higher level of respect, which I can understand that, okay? I don't want to wait 6 more. I'm telling you right now, Corey, no. He better get his ass home this fucking month. Okay? I don't give a shit what people think. All right? I wanted it yesterday, Corey. So now it's really running on my nerves. The now, yeah, because I wanted that last week, yesterday. I wanted that already by now. Thank you, Marge. Exactly. And I could do a whole bunch of stuff and I could do all that stuff. Fudge, yeah, Corey, I want that man like, mm. And I'm trying so hard to let him do things on his own free will. Really, I'm trying. When the time comes, trust in the universe. Maybe I needed that kick in the ass to get it moving. Hell no, Marge, it sure ain't. I'm going to tell you a story. Here it is. About 45 years ago, give or take, there was this couple, knew each other late eyeballs, started dating 2 weeks later, got married. They have been married 45 years, give or take. That's the truth. That's the story. Yeah, he's known me 4 years. We've been dating for 6 months. So it's not like he doesn't know me. But there are people, like I said, that, there are people that have lived together for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, decide to get married. The marriage ends in 2 weeks because it changed the dynamic. Well, that's why I said I will never shack up with anybody again. I've done that in my younger years. I'm not doing that now. The next man I live with as a partner will be my husband. He will buy this cow, period. There ain't no free milk nowhere. Yeah. Yes, secret. I see a lot more than that when I look in his eyes. I know he's my person. Oh, thank you, Corey. Exactly. It's all about what you want. But I know that this man is my person. I know he is. No doubt in my mind. Hell no, Corey. Ain't no milk for free over here, boo. No. Let's see. He's 6 years older than me. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Corey. Yeah, he's like 6 years older than me. I like that. I prefer that, you know. You can feel what, Laura, from my energy? Yeah, it is good. I've threatened to go to Scotland. And he says, "Oh, no, I'm not going to be gone that long." I said, "You're not?" Right. It's true, Corey. His whole life has been traveling the world, working, experiencing different places, different women, different experiences. And when to come full circle and to choose one person in the end, and it's me, I feel Absolutely. Like, this is my blessing. Like, he is my person. I really feel that. Yeah. How much you love him and he loves you. I like a seasoned man because you know what? You don't want one who's not. You want all that play out of him. You want him to have experienced things before you. I don't want to be his first love. I want to be his last, you know? And that to me is the goal for me. How long has he been gone? He's been gone for 2 months. He's been gone for 2 months now. Yeah, I don't want no wild. How'd you put that? Young ass, wild, crazy, whorish men? No. Because I will tell you, I may be 47, but I will go buck ass, wild shit on him in any form of fashion I choose if I need to. Just start. No, I can't do that. I wouldn't want that done to me. I can't just start planning a wedding. No, I want to be axed. That's why I'm not bringing it up again. If he, I want to be axed. How do I do it? Uh, by constantly trying this communication process, by communication and just sticking it out. I mean, what else can you do? My ex got a frozen chicken thrown at him. Exactly. Exactly, Corey. That's how I feel too. And I believe he is of an age to know that. Yeah, it's true, y'all. He can get down on a knee. He doesn't have to. He could just sit next to me. Or he could stand. I don't give a shit what he does as long as he does it. I'm not picky like that. Um, it is romantic. Exactly. Exactly. So you see, you guys, you have love stories, and I have a love story too. And just ask me, damn it. Yeah. So I can understand when you guys are frustrated. I can understand when you guys, what you go through, because I do too. I do too. And I mean, I've had, other experiences in my life, so I do get it, y'all. I understand. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to have to go. It's getting late. But I do appreciate you talking, all the chatting we've been doing and y'all tolerating my private life. That's not a problem. I didn't think it would be interesting to anyone. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Secret. Thank you, Corey. Thank you all so much. I hope I didn't bore y'all to absolute tears. Mama, Lori, Marge, Laura. So my boobs. What? Y'all want to kick out this sew my boobs person? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Corey, hopefully. Yeah, maybe so. Got my ass out of bed for chat. Thank you, Mama. I don't know why people get up in here and do all that shit. I'm not giving up on them, Secret. Oh, Lord, what the fuck? Look at this one. Well, thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. I do. And thank y'all all, Secret. I do appreciate it, y'all. It's like 3:43 in the morning. I got to get my butt down to bed. And Mama, I don't know who this person is, but they keep coming up in here. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Mama. Why do I get these weirdos that jump in here? It's crazy. Well, Mama, go back to bed and rest yourself. You guys, I will try to come back on tonight if I can. But thank y'all for listening. Hope I didn't bore people to tears, but it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Don't worry about trolls. Trolls, yeah. I got to get in with the lingo of this stuff. Well, thank you guys, and I will see y'all soon, okay? You take care too, my love. Oh, thank you, Marge. You're so sweet. Thank you. And thank you guys for your input. I appreciate it. So good night, guys. Oh, peace, blessings, and love to you too, Corey. Good night, Secret. Yes. Yes, you guys. It'll all come to be how it should be. All right. Hopefully I'll see y'all again. Bye. Well, soon. Good night. Good night, y'all.